Sometime last year, I found myself in a predicament, and for those of you that might have been with me on the channel for some time, you probably remember there was like 2 to 3 months where I did not upload any new video. During this time, I was trying to find some other ways to make some extra cash without taking on a second job. Now, if you have any experience with trying to make money online, you probably know how frustrating it can get when you're trying to find a working way to make money online. Luckily, I discovered something simple and something doable for anyone around the world, and this particular method only requires you to have a device that is able to access the internet, because everything you'll be doing will be done online. And this particular method, all you'll be doing is to answer questions from rich people. The way I discovered this method, it all started with a message I received on LinkedIn, and this was the particular message. I received it on August 1, 2024, and particularly I was invited to get on a 1-hour call and answer questions about a particular tool that I was familiar with. Now, if I'm being honest with you, this particular tool, I'm not even an expert in it, but for some reason, I don't know how they found me on LinkedIn, but I was invited, and you can see right here, I was offered $250 as the payment amount for this particular gig. Now, if I'm being honest with you, I was very skeptical with this particular message, and I was just thinking that this is something probably a scam. So to make sure that I did not fall victim to these online scams, I actually did a research on the particular website, and I discovered that this particular website falls under websites known as expert networks. And during my research, I discovered that this particular website has been in existence since 2003, and it actually pays, and it pays handsome. So after a thorough research and being convinced that this was a legit opportunity, I actually decided to sign up for the platform. To be specific, this is the actual platform that actually invited me via LinkedIn, and it's known as GuidePoint. Now, the way GuidePoint works is that it is actually a matchmaker between businesses or rich people with people who are knowledgeable in particular fields. Mainly with GuidePoint, they want people who are knowledgeable in either technology, health, or finances. So if you are knowledgeable in any of the fields, you can actually sign up to GuidePoint to answer questions from rich people. And when you actually sign up with GuidePoint, they refer to you as an advisor, while on other platforms they'll refer to you as experts. Now, in simple terms, all you'll be doing, you'll be answering questions from different fields. Now, GuidePoint is headquartered in New York, USA, and when you sign up to GuidePoint as an advisor or someone who will be answering questions from rich people or businesses, you will actually set your own rates, and the minimum rate you can set is $150, but there are experts or people who are able to set their minimum rates from as low as $300 to $1,000. And once you set up your profile, you will start receiving invitations via email that businesses or rich people want to ask questions about different subject matters. For example, you might receive invitations to answer questions on, let's say, AI and the impact it has in the next 5 years on technology. Let me show you another example of an email or an invitation that I actually received from the platform and the amount that I was actually offered. So right here you can see, here it is, that is from GuidePoint, and right here you can see that I was actually invited. It was a consultation request where I was invited to actually to answer questions related to graphic design platforms, and specifically they wanted to find out information about Canva, Adobe, Pixar, Figma, etc. And all I had to do is either to review the project, see if it's something that I can actually take up or decline the offer. And when I got this invitation, I had already set up my minimum rate in the profile, and right now the minimum rate I've set up on GuidePoint is $150. Now, let me just be upfront with you. While this actually pays and you'll be able to make money, don't expect to receive invitations and don't expect to qualify for each and every invitation that you receive. That is why in this video I'm going to share with you 13 websites that will actually pay you to answer questions from rich people. We're not talking about being paid these small amounts where you spend almost the entire day and end up making only $2 in a day. We're talking about you spending an hour and actually be able to make $200, $500, even 1,000, depending with the level of knowledge that you have. Now, the first website I have for you is actually known as Zintro, and you can see right here they're saying the leading market research expert network, and I've already mentioned that these websites are known as expert networks. Now, Zintro connects businesses or rich people with people who are knowledgeable in different industries. Now, don't worry, even if you're not sure which industry you are very knowledgeable about, so long you know you are knowledgeable in certain things, you can actually come to Zintro, and you can see right here they're saying get your questions answered or get paid to answer questions for others. Now, here, in order for you to actually get paid to answer questions, you have to sign up by simply clicking become an expert, and that's what I've mentioned. Like for GuidePoint, you are referred to as an advisor, while on Zintro and other platforms you are referred to as an expert because you are knowledgeable in certain fields or certain topics. Now, it's quite easy to sign up with Zintro to become an expert or someone who answers questions from rich people. Now, just a quick disclaimer is that some of the platforms I'm going to share with you in this video may require you to have a business email address to sign up, but for Zintro you can actually sign up with your email. You can use your Gmail account or whichever email account or provider you use. So just enter your email, set up a password, confirm a password, and click next. Now, I've already set up my profile with Zintro, so I'm just going to sign in and show you how it looks like inside and how you can be answering the questions. So I've gone right ahead and signed in into my account, and you can see right here that there are different questions that are waiting to be answered. For example, right here you can see here is someone, they need info on market pricing and cost of API whatever that is. So let's say if I was knowledgeable, clearly I'm not knowledgeable in this, it's in the pharmaceutical and clinical industries, so I'm sure someone in that field, or if you are someone who is knowledgeable with pharmaceutical and clinical industries, you can actually answer this question. You can jump on a call, and depending on the rate that you've set, you can actually get paid for this. You can see there are a lot of questions right here, and you can actually even sort out these questions and answer them, and it's up to you how much you set. So how much you make will be dependent on how many calls or how many questions you are able to answer. You can see there are a lot of different fields. Like for Zintro, they are looking for people who are knowledgeable about football, consumer electronics, automotive, aerospace, metals, chemicals, smartphone, water, medical imaging, biology, emergency medicine, and the like. So you can see there's almost everything for anyone. Now, if let's say everything that I've mentioned right here, you are not knowledgeable about any of this, don't worry, I still have 12 more websites to share with you. Now, the next website where you get paid to answer questions from rich people is actually known as clarity.fm. Now, clarity.fm are always seeking people to answer questions in industries such as entrepreneurship, business strategy, market strategy, social media, new business, online marketing, social media, startups, and the like. So if you are, let's say you are knowledgeable in any of these fields, for example, you are knowledgeable with Facebook ads or maybe knowledgeable with Google ads, you can actually sign up for clarity.fm. And when you actually sign up, you can start answering questions from rich people or from businesses. Now, with clarity.fm, the minimum rate you can set is actually $60, and they'll pay you through bank, PayPal, or Stripe. Even the previous site, the one I mentioned, Zintro will pay you via bank transfer. So when you actually sign up on clarity.fm, you can start answering questions from businesses or rich people. And to do that, all you have to do, let's say when you sign up and you're logged in, you can see right here I'm logged in. You can just click right here where it says browse, and from here you can choose whichever category that is applicable to you, where you have an idea or know that you have some information that you can actually share with the world. So for example, let's say if I go in technology, I can go with skills management, sales and marketing, funding, and the likes, or product design, or maybe just other. There is almost everything for everyone. So you can see, like, for example, here is someone who's actually using clarity.fm to make money, and they're charging $8.33 per minute. And people can just click on request a call, and you can see that this person even has reviews, meaning that they're actually making money. Now look at this, 261 reviews, and this is just from people who actually took time to review this person and they're actually making money. These are real people. If I click right here where it says popular, I can even find other people that are offering their services. Okay, now the other thing you can actually do is you can actually search what you are looking for depending with what you want to answer questions on. So if I say, let's say I'm knowledgeable about YouTube, I can just simply search YouTube right here and click enter. And when I do that, you can see I can just switch to listings. Now, the other thing I would encourage you to do is to take a look at the people who are already offering the service and what they are doing. So you can see like this one right here, Sparkle Spice is saying they have 1.6 million subscribers in less than a year, 1 billion views, top 100, whatever. They are charging $10 per whatever. Okay, yeah, okay, so you can see some of the faces right here. For those of you who watch a lot of YouTube, you can even find people who are you're familiar with, like this one, Josh Rama. I think I've seen this one on YouTube before. There's this one, Marco Whiteboard Finance. I actually follow this one. I actually watch a lot of his videos. I think he did a video on like how car manufacturing ripping us off by buying second-hand cars and the likes. Okay, so you can see he's charging 8.33 per minute, which is very, very good. You can also click right here where it says answers. When you click on that, you can see a lot of different questions that are right here. Now you can see like here, I'm a fresh electrical engineer. How can I earn money remotely and the likes in my field? So if let's say you're knowledgeable about this, you can offer them advice, and if these people, let's say the advice you give, they want maybe further clarity, they can jump on a call with you. And the good thing about these platforms is that when they jump on a call with you, it can be a voice call, video call, maybe just a text chat. Everything that you'll be doing will be done on the very platforms, and it's actually a policy. You need to do everything on the very platform so that no one actually reviews any of their private contact information, and they'll even pay you via the same platform. Now, the next platform is actually known as Visa SQ Command. Now, the reason the name is like this is because there was a merge between two companies. Now, one of the companies was from Asia, which was Visac Inc., and the other one is Command Research. Now, Command Research has been in existence since 2003. So they actually merged with Visac and they formed what is known as Visac Command. And you can actually become an expert and answer questions from businesses on this particular platform. Now, if you're knowledgeable in mainly technology, business, finance, and healthcare, this is a very, very good platform to actually sign up. Even if, let's say, you're not sure if you're knowledgeable in that, but you're knowledgeable in certain fields, it's advisable you just sign up, and you never know, you might be able to actually make money. Now, people are able to charge anywhere between $150 up to $500 with Command, and they'll pay you via direct bank transfer or through, and payments will take anywhere between 14 to 30 days depending with how long you've been on the platform. Now, the next platform on our list is known as Alpha Sites. Now, Alpha Sites connects specialists with clients who need help solving specific high-level problems. Now, here with Alpha Sites, they are seeking people who are knowledgeable in private equity, venture capital, hedge fund, investment banking, research, strategy consulting, and cooperation. So let's say if you are knowledgeable in any of these fields, this might actually be a good expert network for you. And to actually get started with the platform, all you have to do is click right here where it says experts, and when you click right here, you can actually sign up to become an expert. With Alpha Sites, you can actually charge anywhere between $200 to $500, and I've heard there are other people who even charge more. Now, Alpha Sites will pay you via bank transfer, and the good part with Alpha Sites is that you can have repeat customers, and sometimes you can even have short-term or long-term projects where a client or a rich person comes back to you to ask questions on the same particular topic, maybe where you might have ended and they need further clarity, and you can be making more money with one person. The only downside with Alpha Site is that sometimes you have time sensitive projects, and it might become demanding for you to actually fulfill the workload. The next website on our list is known as link.global. Now, Link is actually a platform that also matches you with different people. Depending with your knowledge, expertise, and your niche, you can actually come to this platform, and right here you can see where it says find opportunities. You can click right here and you can browse the job opportunities that are available and also some gigs that are available, and you can actually sign up as an expert on the platform and start answering questions on the platform. Now Link was actually founded somewhere in 2015, and they'll pay you anywhere between $100 to $300, and they'll pay can take up to 15 to 30 days depending with how long you've been on the platform, and they'll pay you via direct bank transfer. If let's say you sign up for these platforms and you see one of the platforms you might want me to do a detailed video on, just let me know in the comments and I'll gladly make a complete detailed video on this platform. For this one, I'm just introducing the platforms where you can actually get paid huge amounts for answering questions. Now the next website on our list that will pay you to answer questions online or questions from businesses and rich people is known as Catalant. Now Catalant will refer to you as a consultant, so people who are knowledgeable in different fields, and you can see the different fields that you can actually answer questions in on Catalant. You have interim CFO, whatever, you have transformation office, corporate strategy, generative AI, market research. In order for you to actually start answering questions on Catalant, all you have to do is click right here where it says apply to find work, and Catalant you can actually make anywhere between $100 to $500 an hour to actually do a consultation call with a client. Now let me just emphasize that not every platform is for everyone. Some of the platforms might not approve your profile and some will actually onboard you. The next website on our list is actually known as Pre-Scouter. Now with Pre-Scouter, they also refer to people who are knowledgeable about different fields as experts, and here you can see as the heading on their page suggests, from science to strategy, we bring together the world's top experts and data sets to solve your technical and commercial challenges. So the way it works is that businesses or rich people come to the platform seeking people who are knowledgeable in these fields, and in order for you to start answering questions from these rich people on Pre-Scouter, all you have to do is click right here where it says work on our projects, and you can simply click on join our expert network, and you just sign up as an expert on the platform. And once you sign up, that there'll be people, you'll be getting invitations, you actually get to apply to certain questions that you would want maybe to answer, and others will just reach out. Maybe they will tell you, the network will tell you, depending with also your expertise, the information you've added on the platform. Now this is one tip that you should do when you're filling out your profile. Make sure you add as much detail as possible, and preferably add those things you are knowledgeable about. If you can be as specific as possible, the better. Very niche topics actually tend to get higher pay rate. Now the next platform or expert network on our list is known as GLG. Now GLG is just simply short for Jason Lehman Group. Now just like the other expert networks, this website is seeking people who are knowledgeable in technology, health, and also finance. So if you are knowledgeable in any of those fields, even marketing of course, you can simply apply and become an expert on this platform. Now this platform will pay you anywhere between $200 to $700, and you can actually get paid via PayPal or bank transfers. The next website on our list, we have ThirdBridge. Now ThirdBridge refers to people who answer questions as specialists. Now you can answer questions in different fields on ThirdBridge, and in order for you to actually get started with ThirdBridge, all you have to do is click right here where it says specialist, and for them actually you have to reach out to join their network. You have to contact support first and foremost. After contacting support, you explain to them you want to join the expert networks. They'll ask you a few questions, and if they see you're a good fit, they'll send you the application link. Unfortunately, there's no way of just signing up directly without actually getting the link from support. The next website on our list is known as Maven. Now Maven is based in the United States. They refer to people who can answer questions from businesses and rich people as consultants. So in this case, you'll be becoming a consultant for the next 1 hour. So if let's say you sign up right here, you can just simply click here, earn money consulting. Now depending with where you are knowledgeable in, you just click right here, earn money consulting. Now you will list your expertise when you actually sign up. You just need to create your account, and all these websites actually, the accounts is very free to create. Actually, when you are applying to any money making platform, if they require you to pay an amount, don't waste your time with that. Make sure that any platform you are actually applying to does not require you to pay amounts. Basically, just think of it, you're trying to make money and you start paying out money, and there's no guarantee that you're actually going to make money. So it's best you take advantage of platforms that actually not charge you anything. And Maven will also pay you via PayPal or bank transfer. Then the next platform where you can actually earn money answering questions from rich people or businesses is known as inex.one. So inex.one, you can simply actually sign up as an expert and start getting questions related to market research and the like. So here, in order for you to actually sign up with inex.one, all you have to do is click right here where it says resources, and here you see where it says for expert networks and survey providers. And yes, on inex.one you can actually take even surveys, and you can also answer questions. Now these ones you also need to contact them in order for you to actually sign up as an expert on the platform. So you can simply here where it says join our exclusive club, the iNex marketplace and the likes, blah blah blah. Just need to contact them. Just send a short message like, hey, I want to join the expert network, how do I go about it, what are the requirements and the likes, and they'll respond to you, give you the details. And if you are a suitable candidate, you can simply get qualified on the platform. Once you sign up, you can start working on the projects that are available, answering questions from the rich people on the platform. Lastly, the final website or expert network I want to share with you where you can answer questions from rich people or businesses is known as Dialectica. Unfortunately, this one does not accept everyone from anywhere around the world. Now, I couldn't find the entire list of specific locations that they support. However, you can simply try to check it out. When you click the link, if it gives you a 404 error, it simply means it's not supported in your region. You can simply take advantage of the other websites that I've actually shared with you, and you can actually make money with them. So if this video was helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and wishing you all the best. I hope you actually do make money with any of these websites.